Is America in the middle of a political crisis, you may ask? The political climate in the United States has been heating up, with polarization and division among citizens reaching disturbing levels. The key events that have escalated this tension, from policy disputes to public demonstrations, are too numerous to count. The proverbial gap between the left and the right grows wider and wider, with the common ground between them shrinking. It's like a seesaw teetering on the brink of collapse. This division, this chasm in our society, has created a breeding ground for a political crisis. If you want to stay updated on this unfolding crisis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To understand the crisis, we must delve into the recent past. The last decade has been a roller coaster ride in American politics, a period marked by the rise of polarizing figures. These individuals, with their larger-than-life personalities, have made headlines not just for their political ideologies, but also for their controversial statements and actions. One of the key factors contributing to the current political crisis is undeniably the spread of misinformation. This is not a new phenomenon, but the last 10 years have seen it amplified to an unprecedented degree. With the advent of social media and the internet, misinformation has found a fertile ground to proliferate. Unverified news, conspiracy theories, and outright lies have been shared and reshared, creating a toxic environment of distrust and confusion. Further fueling this tension, the impact of social media on political discourse. The public square has moved online, and with it, the nature of political discussion has drastically changed. Social media platforms have become echo chambers where people are more likely to engage with content that aligns with their existing beliefs, further deepening the divide. The immediacy and anonymity of these platforms have also led to a rise in hate speech, cyberbullying, and online harassment, adding more fuel to the fire. Moreover, the influence of money in politics has been a constant source of tension. With big corporations and wealthy individuals pouring millions into political campaigns, the democratic principle of equal representation is being challenged. This, in turn, has led to increasing public disillusionment with the political process. Finally, the increasing partisan divide has made consensus building nearly impossible. Lawmakers seem more interested in scoring political points than in crafting effective legislation, leading to gridlock and stagnation. These events have culminated in a political crisis that is shaking the very foundations of American democracy. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into important topics. What happens when a political crisis grips a nation? The implications are vast and can be felt on both domestic and international fronts. At home, the most immediate impact of a political crisis is the erosion of trust in institutions. As the crisis unfolds, it can create a rift between the people and their leaders, leading to a sense of disillusionment and cynicism. This can undermine the very fabric of society, as trust is a cornerstone of any functioning democracy. Moreover, a political crisis can pose a threat to civil liberties. In times of turmoil, there can be a tendency to prioritize security over freedom, which can lead to the curtailment of rights we often take for granted. This delicate balance between freedom and security is a crucial aspect of any democratic society, and a political crisis can tip this balance in a dangerous direction. Moving beyond the domestic sphere, a political crisis can also have profound implications for a nation's foreign relations and standing in the world. America, for instance, has long been seen as a beacon of democracy and stability. However, a political crisis can tarnish this image, leading to a loss of credibility and influence on the global stage. It's important to remember that these consequences are not just abstract ideas, but can have real, tangible impacts on the lives of everyday people. They can affect everything from the economy to the social fabric of society, and even the direction of a nation's future. The effects of this crisis are far-reaching and have the potential to reshape America's future. How does America navigate through this political storm? It starts with dialogue, an open exchange of ideas where everyone's voice is heard. It's about finding common ground, even when the divides seem vast, and fostering a climate of compromise. Equally crucial is the restoration of faith in our democratic institutions. It's about rekindling the belief that these bodies can and do work for the betterment of the people. A faith that's not blind, but informed and discerning, a faith that holds power to account. Politicians, too, have a vital role in this journey. They must lead by example, demonstrating integrity, transparency, and a commitment to serve the people above all else. They must remember that they are public servants first and partisans second. The media, as the fourth estate, also bears a responsibility to report the truth, to inform rather than inflame, to enlighten rather than mislead. Citizens, too, are key players in this process. They hold the power to effect change through their votes, their voices, and their vigilance. The path forward may be challenging, but it is not insurmountable. America has weathered political storms before, and it can do so again.